Hello, everyone. How are you? This is James at Prague at SoulCARE, and Monday, beginning of the week. It's Valentine's Day soon. Demonstrate that love. How are you doing? How was everybody? I just got out of my yoga class and like, whoa! Your comments on. I'm feeling very good, very energized, very clean, very clear. Hello, Dora, Martha, Alexandra, Judy, Christine. Hello. If you're new, let me know. Like, wave your hand or say I'm new or something, so I know that getting new people here, which is great. Hello, hello, Martha. Hello, Angela. Hello, Linda. Colleen. Hello, Celsi. Tracy, Linda, Lori, Kathy, Debbie, Andrea, Debbie. Here goes. Oh, Lori, Irene, Betsy, Rachel. Wow. Sue, Brenda, Stacy, Penny. I'm doing well. Joy, Christine, Angela, Wendy, Kimberly, Paula, Wendy. Hi from Vegas. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Diane. Carolyn, Rosemary, Lynn Morrow. Hello. Nora, Linda, Karen, Sonia. Oh wait, now it's going to go way too fast. Glenn, Joanna, Teresa. Hi everybody. Uh, in the house. Yes, in the house. In the house. You're new. Hi Debbie. Welcome. If you're new, welcome. Everybody. Let me know you're new. Welcome to Facebook Live, to Soul Care, which I do every Monday. I used to do it every day when COVID first started because I wanted a place for people to go to that was a positive place and not a fear-based place. So this is what came out of that, and I love it. We love talking with people, and it's one big happy community because people are home now, and this is our way of communication. Hi, Marianne. I'm here to answer a lot of questions. I don't do readings for in Soul Care, but I do answer topics. I talk about topics and uh, different things that come along. We discuss, and also I hear from you and things you'd like to talk about. Loretta from Tuckerton, New Jersey. Loretta, where is Tuckerton? Never heard of Tuckerton. I've been all over New Jersey. Nidia, how are you? Trisha, Melissa, welcome, Melissa Dixon. You're new. Yay! Thank you. Thanks for dropping in. Hi, Debbie Louise. You're new too. Thanks for dropping in. New. Yvonne. Cool. Hello from Cardiff, Wales. Claire. Hello, Claire. I'm from Cardiff, Wales. My family's from Cardiff, Wales. Okay. Well, thank you everyone for dropping in and as people are still coming in, thank you very much. I wanted to a lot of people have written me, emailed me, and then Facebooked me, and I'm on the different sites there on Facebook about my course, which I'm doing right now, which is uh, the life course of Soul Life. It's a coaching for your soul, right? Um, and it's a really good course. It's a life coaching course for your soul coaching, you call it. Um, and I just want to talk a little bit about people have said on the email, thank you very much for doing this course. I've never taken anything like this. This is very different than your other courses. It's helped me get my life together. People are really excited about it. Something different than any other coaching course they've done. And it is different. It is different because it comes from your soul. And it really works with the aspects of your soul. And I would say, number one, it prepares you to work with other people on that level. But first of all, it helps you to clean your own act up first, really to work out your own souls, if you will, I'm going to call it karmic lessons that you have, to look at yourself in a very different way, to look at the life you live in a different way, what values you have, the people in your life, are they there to support you, take away from you. So it's a good course to really reevaluate your life, your own soul, and see what your soul is missing out on. It's for people who think that is this it to all there is to life. People feel that they're done with life, that this is it, it's boring, want something new. It's same rut over and over again. It's to change things up. So I ask you just to take a couple minutes to check it out on the school, the JP School of Mystical Art. There it is. So life coaching, the soul coaching, and it's a really wonderful course for those who want to look at life and really live fully. Live fully. I know right now that I look back at my life, I'm very proud, very happy, and I feel like I've gotten everything done I've wanted to, mostly everything I've done. And it really was the techniques in this course that I put in there that I've living for years and years and years. And I'm sharing them with you. And it's a lot of new age thought, but it's also science of mind I put in there. Ernest Holmes put in there a lot. Same principles, same principles. Andrew Carnegie, uh, also Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. All Florence Shinn. Um, Life is a game, the game of life, how to play it. So there's a lot of different belief systems, and I put them all together in this lovely life coaching course. So, part of the life coaching course, I feel, for this course especially, the first part of it is really to help you to get rid of clutter in your life, get rid of that which doesn't that holds you back from living your true life. So, I really go into depth with you about that. And I find just in any life, it's good to get rid of the clutter, stuff that holds you back, stuff that's not real. Um, People's perspectives that you hold on to, which is not true. We're always running around trying to please other people. Don't need to. What other people think of you is none of your business. So we have to get empowered. A lot of times we've given our power away in life, and this is a way to really get you back to your power, who you are. So just look at it. If you don't want to do it now, that's fine. But just look at it and see what it speaks to you. Maybe you'll get something out, just the description that you can use, and then free meditations. So try that out. Um, what else can I tell you about that miracle? Yes, that's good. Yes. Part of the course also, I go into mindfulness, teaching about mindfulness, being aware of the moment. Yesterday's already happened, tomorrow's yet to be. So I walk you through a space of being mindful and how to attempt mindfulness in an everyday environment and live your life that way. So check it out. I've also found there are other exercise, other ways, other disciplines you can do along with this course. Um, when it opens you up to mindfulness and you're living from your soul self, life certainly changes. But there are other practices that you can do to enhance that. And one I've started about a year ago, was yoga. Now, I've heard of yoga for a long time. So I've been around a lot of yoga workshops, and I did it in a discipline 3 days a week. And I'm going to tell you that it's really one of the most incredible things I've ever done for myself, and it really brought me back to myself, and it worked really well with my soul life course, because there are aspects of yoga that I really talk about in my own, just a different language. It's the same thing was said differently, bringing back to that space within, your soul space, if you will. So yoga really helps. And today, I've had a friend of mine who I'm going to talk about just a little bit. She's going to join us just a little bit, and she has something really special that I wanted to share with everybody. So my teacher, my meditation teacher, my yoga teacher is going to join us today, tell you about her life and what she's doing. Very, very exciting. So I want to share it with everybody. Okay. So before she comes on, let me answer some questions, general questions if you have. Hi, Stacy. Thank you, Patrick. Thank you for all you do. Thank you, Patrick. You're looking your best, brother. Thank you, Fiona. Thank you. I'm feeling good. That's what yoga does. Yoga and gardening, I'd say. Yoga seems hard. I thought so, Miss Carrie, but it isn't. It's not hard. It's easy. And Dana, my teacher Dana, does it in such a way that it makes it very easy. She said, you don't have to be in pain. You don't have to struggle. It's all about the breath, and you breathe into it. And I used to be able not be able to bend down, and now I can just touch my ankles. It's great. Okay, here we are. We have Damien Castro. James, I want to thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Renee's in the back there putting this on. Thanks, Renee. I want to thank you so much for influencing me to move forward. Very good, Damien. Last May, I was desperate because my wife had left me for another man, and you said it was time to move on as we had moved into different vibrations. I am better than ever now, and the universe has brought someone to me on a spiritual path like I am. Thank you. You're very welcome, Damien. And that's, people come into our life for a season, a reason, or a lifetime, and there's obviously some lessons there with your wife, maybe some karmic lessons also, and that happens with souls when they come together. I don't believe necessarily that souls need to live a whole life together, married couples. For me, I don't. I just whatever the soul needs, I've been through 2 divorces, and I've never been happier. I was talking to someone else about this today. It's just a time for transition. It's a time you come together, you learn lessons, and you move on. So, congratulations, and good for you, because you walked into your power, you stepped up. Good for you, Damien. Godspeed. Okay, let's see. We have Chancey Renee. I'm homeschool. I homeschool my daughter, and we have been talking about. Oh, thank you. Talk about her, and I starting yoga each morning. I'm taking this as a sign. Love you so much. Very good, Chancey. So share that with your daughter. Sure, you should do that with your daughter. Even if it's a little bit of yoga, just stretching, just movement for your daughter. It's great. Congratulations. It really does clear your head, yoga. It really does. Now I know what everyone's been talking about. And I'm not a big yoga person. I'm just really into fit, and I like it because the spiritual aspects of going within and breathing and clearing your head. And it's nice because the work I've been doing for many, many years, of course, helps with this with the yoga. They complement each other so well. Okay. Oh, Alice, Alina Nang. Okay. I'm sorry. Kathy De Silva. Hi, James. Loved your recent James Darcy grounding video. Thanks so much. That's so funny, Kathy D. You're so funny. Thanks, Kathy D. So, Kathy D is speaking about my James Starseed. It's my YouTube channel, which I'd like for you all to check out, please. And I've done these videos called James Starseed, and it's me doing 10-minute little videos about this one is on grounding. I do about balance. I talk about astrology. I talk about gardens. And this last one I did, the grounding video, was probably the best one. Everyone loves it. And my dog Maisie is prominently displayed there. She plays a big part in it, which she will for the rest of the videos. But we have a link for that too. So Renee's putting that link there. It is right there under James Van Prague, and it's a grounding video. It's great. Thank you, Kathy D. I loved doing the video. I'll do more of them. So please let me know what you want on those videos. Molly Beth, James, I love what I hear you say about getting grounded within. I am worst enemy as I've issued with this. I have issued with discipline. Issues with discipline. How do I dig deep and give myself the discipline? Well, Molly Beth, please go check out that video because there are such easy ways to grounding yourself as you're breathing. You can ground yourself. So there's easy ways. So you'll be shocked at the different ways I talk about with grounding. It's very, very easy. Things you probably haven't thought about. So check that out, please. There's a link right there into my name. Yeah. April G. James, do you believe that spirits visit at night? My friend died 8 years ago, and every night he comes to see me. He comes to me. April, definitely, without a doubt, spirits come to visit you, but you also visit them. So every night we go to sleep, our spirit or soul will exit the body at the crown chakra. It moves out. Just sometimes you're just about to fall asleep, you start shaking. It's because your soul is not leaving the correct access of the body. So just go back in and go out again. So that's what that feeling is. And we leave our bodies every night and we go to the different worlds. We go to the astral world, the different realms of spirit, and we see our loved ones and our friends and our guides. And sometimes we're lucky enough that the conscious mind will remember that experience as a dream, but it's a different type of dream because we so vividly we see our loved ones and friends, and they're there with us. And that is because we leave, we go to the other side, and we see our guides, our teachers, our loved ones preparing. We also prepare for the future experience here on this earth. Might we take a class in something, or preparing how we're going to handle a certain situation, and we study for that. It does happen. And then when it actually happens in the physical life, and we have the sense of, I know about this, I felt this before, we call it a deja vu. So there's another way of deja vu. There's another meaning for deja vu. My belief system, my theory. Okay. Debbie Foster, I have a 16-year-old who believes she's a starseed. Definitely. What resource do you recommend for her to learn more about herself? Um, Debbie, I would suggest get in touch with Kelly White, and she's been doing a show with me tonight. Kelly White is a medium and psychologist, and we did a whole show on star seeds. But Kelly is really expert. So Kelly White, she's on my, she's probably here listening and or watching. She's doing a show with me tonight, and it's going to be right here on Facebook. And you should watch that because Kelly is really expert in star seeds. So it's called Both Sides Now and Beyond is our show tonight. And tonight we're going to talk about the miracle of life. But Debbie, feel free to come on tonight and we ask about the star seeds, but Kelly's the one. Okay. Uh, okay. Oh, thank you, Renee. That's good. Lisa, do you believe spirit or guide can guide me to write my children's book through automatic writing? Yes, Lisa, they can, but you got to do your bit too. So you have to make sure that they're not just going to give you it. You have to prepare yourself. So whether preparing yourself to write a book, putting yourself in that mindset to receive spirit, whatever that it means for you, whether it's going through a meditation, whether it's stilling the mind, whether it's putting yourself in a nice space at your desk with a computer and then meditating, bringing yourself to a centeredness. And that's the best way to receive. So yes, definitely without a doubt. So all my books are channeled. Everything is channeled. Everything's inspired or channeled. Everything in this physical world is brought through. Yeah, designs and music and everything. Okay. Monica Reed, gardening is one of my best things to do. Monica, that James Starseed, the show on YouTube, I go through my garden. I show you my garden in my house. The garden, and I'm creating more gardens. I'm creating I just finished a moon garden. I'm doing a tropical garden. And my Monet garden is still getting ready now. It's the bulbs are starting to come up. So yeah, I love gardening too. It's to me, it's heaven. It really is. That my doggy. Sue Ellis, I remember a few years ago when I was sick, my mom came to me and told me that she loved me and kissed my forehead and woke up crying, saying I loved her too. Oh, it's true. It's that conscious mind, gets in the way. It's like, we have this visit from spirit, and all of a sudden we think about it. Is this real? And all of a sudden it goes. Same thing with mediumship. When you're working as a medium and you overthink it, the message is blocked. So it's really that sense of you can't let the conscious mind get it because then it's open to a lot of interpretation. Our own the ego gets in the way. So you got to go very quickly and be still to receive. Okay. Thank you, Renee. Wow. Any tips on how to, this is from Liz G. Any tips on how to allow more creativity to myself so they can be flat of me? Liz, please look at that Soul Life Coach course because that's part of it is talking about creativity and how to manifest that and use more of it, be inspired. So it's part of the course. But putting yourself in that space to receive and allowing yourself to be creative, letting yourself just flow, getting the flow of creativity. And creativity comes in different ways, whether you're writing or just decorating a room or what you're wearing or creativity. It's so lovely. I mean, just I'm a really good one at finding articles around the yard or the house, and I put little scenarios together. Ever since I was a little child, I did that. Okay, Haley Lewis. I always use your mantra of happy, health. Well, it's so healthy am I, happy am I, holy am I. That's right. Before I sleep to keep me safe because they seem to travel to more incredible places. Thanks for that. You're welcome, Haley. I have a mantra called healthy am I, happy am I, holy am I. But that's what we say, and that is the mantra. You say it in the morning and at night. Yep. Thanks for that, James. My dad's okay. Krista, may I ask what is a healing garden? Sure, Krista. A healing garden could be different flowers or plants that have a healing property to them, healing vibration, if you will. And there's some could be herbs, some could be through the flower structure, the plant structure itself. It depends on the maladies, but I have an herb garden and I also have a flower garden, but it's set up in a certain way for me where the vibration or the frequency changes because of the way the plants are set up. I structure them according to that. That's just how I do it. It's like almost like a crystal grid, but I also do it with plants and flowers, the colors and the properties that the plants are made of. Because I'm crazy. Okay. Okay, we have Clearly Cat. I love that name, Clearly Cat. How do we put ourselves out there to start our spiritual based business? I'm a medium, but not sure how to start helping others. Clearly, Cat, again, another one. The Soul Life Coach course is good for that because it is all about business. On mediumship, I talk about mediumship 2, level 2. I talk a whole bunch about one of the whole parts of that course is about business, how to get yourself out there. So there's all different ways. There's all different ways. But look at the Life Coach course. That talks about a lot of it. Also, how to put yourself out there, how to be different, but you're unique, and stand out like everybody else. Oh my goodness. Um, my friend Dana is on the line. So Dana Damara is my teacher, my yoga teacher, and my meditation teacher, and she's been on many of my evening events doing meditations. And I wanted to bring her here tonight or today because she has a very special new thing she's starting out here. And it's not a workshop, so she's going to tell you all about that. I said to her, please share it with my people because they need this. They really need this. So, Dana, are you with me at all?
I
Oh, there she
am.
is. Hi,
I
Dana.
am.
Welcome to SoulCARE.
Oh my gosh, I love seeing you here.
Thank you. I love seeing you here. You changed so quickly. We just did yoga and you already changed.
I just changed and put a little lipstick on. You know, my mom always said put a little lipstick, a little mascara. Everybody will think that you were trying hard.
That's great. Great. So I was telling that
Oh,
you have an exciting. I didn't go into it in detail because I wanted you to do that, but I mentioned that you've been my yoga teacher and my meditation teacher, and my life has never been the same, and that you had something really special to share with them. So I wanted you to talk about that.
yeah, thank you so much, James. I really
Yeah.
appreciate the opportunity. So I think this goes in line with everything you talk about because I listen to a lot of your programs when you're not looking, and a lot of a lot of the questions that some of your students ask is, what I would say is pause and listen to yourself and ask these
Mm,
deeper questions. And so the
Hmm.
program that I have is a 21-day sadhana. And sadhana just means, it's a spiritual term for practice. So it's a 21-day practice to bring ourselves back to that remembrance of who we are and what we truly desire. I feel like our society now, we're always outward
Yeah.
searching, we're
Yeah.
externally looking, and we're forgetting to go inward. And for me, that's what the practice does. The practice brings me inward. I scroll, I get all lost in these funny reels on Instagram. I have my thing, but when I drop into my breath and move my body, I can come right back. So the
Can I just
program,
interrupt you, Dana, by saying that before you
please.
got on, we were talking about a couple of people asked about how they can get in touch with their creativity, and I said you got to be
Mhm.
still. How I got to go within, and we talked a little bit about that. So, well, there are no accidents, but nor
Oh,
coincidence, but here you are. You're talking just about that, and the breath is a big part of it, isn't it? The breath.
mhm. Yeah, of course, that's what you said before I got
Yeah,
on.
of course, I mean, that's
Yeah,
what happens.
the breath is huge. The breath is the key. And I just did a meditation online every Monday and Wednesday. I do a meditation on Instagram for 10 minutes, and it's just to come back to the breath. And the breath is something that we're given as a gift the second we incarnate. And then it's the last thing we experience before we pass. And we forget to breathe, and the breath is really what makes that space between our thoughts and our reactions. And believe me, I'm saying this to you, but I don't do it right every time. I still react. I still, go on a spiral on a thought, but I know how to come back, and it's
Right.
because I practice every single day. So I feel like what happened last, and feel free to interrupt me, James,
Oh, I
anytime.
will. Don't worry.
Okay. So I feel like last year what happened was a lot of society went into this fight, flight, or freeze. And so we kind of lost our, well, wait, what was I supposed to be doing? And so we kind of hit a little hard reset in our nervous system. And
Mhm.
sometimes when that happens, we forget how to breathe and we create these anxious habits or whatever happens. For everybody, it's different. So the 21-day practice it's virtual, and it you can practice at your own pace, but we all start on the same day. And I did it on purpose to start on the new moon Aquarius, because on the new moon Aquarius we have 6 planets in Aquarius at the new moon. This is like the start of a new way of being.
Tell that
So,
to people. Tell what that means to everyone, because a lot of people don't know what
oh,
that means.
6 planets in Aquarius: Sun, Moon, Mercury, Saturn, Jupiter. Sun, Moon, Mercury,
Is
Jupiter,
Venus?
Venus. Thank you. So 6 planets in Aquarius sitting there, and I like to think of them as trying to support one another and enhancing love, enhancing our path, enhancing our remembrance of our ability to expand and to see things from a humanitarian
And that's
viewpoint.
Aquarius, very
That's
humanitarian, right?
Aquarius.
And higher
But
mindedness.
higher mindedness, and what
Mhm.
happens when we go into fight, flight, or freeze is we forget about that, and we're only concerned about ourselves. We're in our ego, we're in our preservation mode, and we're I have to do this for me, and I can't worry about whatever is outside of me. And so this new moon in Aquarius, all of this energy is saying, hey, let's come back to the remembrance that we are all one, and we are all here to support each other, and the universe is here to support us too. And so
And we're in the age of Aquarius too, Dana, right? We're in the right now. We're in
mhm,
the age of. We just went into the age of Aquarius.
mhm. Went into the age of Aquarius, and I think of it like this: from Capricorn, from a very earthy, top down hierarchy structure, to everybody matters. And
Mm,
it's the people who make the difference, and not the top
mm,
dogs. So we're working in more of a collaborative way, as opposed to me first, or
right.
or or the other old paradigm is, well, this is the way it's always been done. Aquarius is like, I don't care about how it's been done. We're going to do it differently
Unique.
now.
Aquarians are unique, right? Unique. They go to the
Hmm.
beat of a different drum.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's very true.
And so this practice, for me, it's been yoga, and then breath work, and then chanting. And so I've been doing this 20 years, and I started out with just movement, and all I wanted to do was lose weight from giving birth. That was the only reason why I started yoga,
That was your
honestly.
motivation.
That
It's
was my
hysterical.
motivation. And it gave me so much more than that. And just the depth of the practice has been huge. So the 21 day is for anyone because what I include in it, we all start on the same day. I
Right.
include 21 days of downloadable meditations, and you get them once a day in your email. So you get a meditation and you can download it. It's free. You can keep it forever. You get 21 days of a 15 to 20-minute simple yoga practice, like simple, that you can just move your body and learn how to breathe. You get, and in that practice, there's also a mantra and different, and that's chanting and different breath work. So, like one day I might do alternate nostril breathing, like we did last
Yeah,
week.
we did that. Yeah. Mhm.
One day I might do some sort of fire breath so that, like, if you're feeling like tired or sluggish, then you have that. So I do something different every day.
And you, Danish, you explain. I know you can't, it's hard for you to tell you about yourself, but she explains everything. I mean, she's very thorough. And because I knew nothing at the beginning, we met each other. Now she's helped me a lot. So if you
Mhm.
don't know anything about yoga or breath or movement, don't worry. She explains it very thoroughly.
Thank you.
You're
And then
welcome.
the other bit, the other bit that's in there is I send along a little PDF, and it has 21 days of journal prompts. So you're offered this opportunity to go deeper into whatever the theme was. So there's a mantra for every day. Like the first day might be I am here now, and it walks you through a path of really of truth, freedom, and love. And
Mm,
those are my three words of everything I do.
it's
So it
great.
walks you through this thing. So you have journal prompts. I offer up essential oil ideas, crystals if you like crystals. Just it's really for anyone. And you can do it at your own pace. And then within it, there's a Facebook group. So people could join. It's a private Facebook group, talk about their experience. I'll pop in there every other day and just kind of say, hey, how is everyone?
It's great.
So yeah, so and I do it twice a year. I do it at the beginning of the year and at the end, but this year I waited. I wanted to wait until the new moon Aquarius. I just thought it was going to be a really pivotal point.
It is.
So,
And it's time
so,
for healers to really expand, isn't it? Time for
mm,
healers, Aquarius rules healers. Time to
mhm,
come out and be, shout from the highest mountain.
mhm, mhm.
It's not time to hide. It's time to step up,
No.
right?
No,
Time to
and
step.
Chiron is creating a beautiful aspect to this new moon too. And Chiron is all about healing. So really, this energy is about healing through love, and whether that's love for self, love for others, intimate love, love for the planet, but really taking these breaths where we're remembering that we're all this global community.
Yeah.
And to come out of those any places that are still harboring fear or frustration or angstiness. We just want to move away from that. And
That was so yesterday, doesn't it? In some
hmm
ways.
hmm
Yeah.
well, I think the remnants are there
Yeah.
for certain people, and I call them like the tendrils. Those little tendrils are still hanging on. So the 21-day practice is amazing, and like I said, you can keep the meditations and just download them so you can have them forever.
And
Just
is a visual meditation, video meditation, or just listening
It's an audio, so you can
audio?
just download it right onto your iPod.
Okay. And if people are interested, they go to your website, danadamara.com.
Yeah, they could go to danadamara.com, but honestly, if you go to either my Instagram, which is Dana Damara Evolution,
Okay, write that down, everybody. Write that down. Dana Damara Evolution.
and then the other one is the direct link on my site. It says 21, it's a number 21 day sadhana, SADHANA, 21 day sadhana,
And sadhana
SAD
means, what does that mean?
practice.
Practice. When did they practice?
hmm 21 day sadhana. And that'll link them right to the
And that's
page.
21 day every single day, correct? Right.
Every day.
Yes. Yes, I
Every
understand that.
day.
Because it builds on the day before.
Mm-hmm. And it creates a sense of commitment.
Yeah.
You're committed.
Yeah. Without a doubt. without a doubt. I had one of the
Mhm.
courses like that in my school, and it's really makes a big difference. It builds the energy up.
Mhm.
Definitely. Would you mind to do something? I'm throwing you right. I'm throwing you right in the middle here. Would you know I do
Okay.
that?
Mhm.
Because you're so great at this. Would you mind giving us a taste of a meditation?
Absolutely, I would love to.
So everybody, this is a great experience here, and just a little taste of what Dana does because she's pretty gifted here. So Dana, we didn't plan this, so thank you, Dana. I
Mhm.
just thought that'd be
That's
great
okay.
for people to get a little
Mhm.
taste of it. Okay.
Thank you so much, James.
Yep.
Okay, so let's go ahead and find a comfortable seat. James, do you want to give me a time limit?
Yep. You're good. You have 10 minutes.
Okay, great. So let's go ahead and find a comfortable seat and just disengage from anything that you were doing the moment before because it will be there in 10 minutes or 9.5 now. So just close the eyes and take one hand and place it on your heart. And the other hand can just rest gently in your lap or on your knee. Of course, if you're driving, please don't close your eyes. But you can absolutely engage with the breath still, and everything becomes a little bit clearer. Spend what we call the internal drishti, so that internal gaze behind the eyes and down into the heart as if you were breathing right into your hand. This is what we call ujjayi breath, so the breath that comes in through the nose and out through the nose and feels like a little bit of a snore at the back of the throat. And the theme this week in class is the word engage. So I'd like you to engage with a very intimate relationship with your breath right now, as if you and your breath were the most important thing in the world, as if the rest of your day was going to be dictated by how deeply you engage with this breath and with your hand at your heart, the place of love and connection and gratitude. And anytime the mind starts to stray away from that breath or from that connection of how lovely your lungs feel as you inhale into them, so healthy. When you exhale, any of the stray thoughts dissolve, like there were little particles in the air. Engage deeply with the inhalation as if you were trying to fill up the lungs from front to back, side to side, top to bottom. And when you exhale, I want you to exhale so completely that your lungs feel completely deflated. Stay with this rhythm of your breath, knowing that every breath you take in, you're nourishing not only your lungs, but every internal organ in your body, your nervous system, your bones, your bloodstream. You're creating a little buffer pad in between a thought and a reaction, which is always a good thing. And you're creating this complete sense of presence just by engaging with the breath. I invite you to take 5 more deep breaths just like that, without opening the eyes, without thinking a thought, but allowing the breath to be the only thing you hear. On your next inhalation, I want you to hold the breath when you're full, so we'll all exhale together. And exhale here. Before opening the eyes, gaze down into the heart space. Draw this energy of gratitude up through the heart, through the throat, and through the eyes, so that when you look out to the rest of your day, you engage with the idea of gratitude. And then begin to flutter the eyes open. And come back with such deep gratitude. Thank you, James.
Thank you, Dana. That was wonderful. 28 days. I don't know if I could take it.
I'm gonna,
Wow.
yeah, I just love this program, and I have made it a super cost effective so that anybody can afford it. And I always tell people, if they can't, all they have to do is reach out and say, hey, I could use this program and I need support.
Yeah, you're very good at that. Very good.
Well, I think that's why we're here.
That's why we're
Yeah.
here. Thank you, my
So,
love.
yeah,
Well,
thank
I'm gonna
you,
close it
honey.
because I can't top that. So, thanks, Dana. No, I'm gonna lie down now. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Renee, and thank you all. And hope to see you in Dana's course and my course, and I'll see you around. And maybe tonight come by and see Both Sides Now and Beyond, the Miracle of Life. That's on tonight. Okay.
I
Thanks,
will.
Dana.
Thank you,
Bye,
James.
honey.
Bye, love.